uh he okay, when I connect with your brother, what I get is a dizziness in my head. So with dizziness, that that always means that usually means either mental illness or alcohol. Did he have either of those things?
Yeah, both.
Well, bipolar?
He had a lot of issues, so
Gotcha. Okay. I know that's a little
drugs,
that's
alcohol,
what I'm feeling. Like I
yeah,
instantly get dizzy. For him, it's drugs and alcohol for sure.
and he
Um,
had a lot of mental issues as well.
there's something interesting that I've never gotten before that is this idea that doesn't really matter now. He's at peace and working on himself and all the good things. But it's interesting because often when we're in a lower vibrational state, whether because of mental illness or drugs, it's almost like the negative entities catch hold of you and they can kind of hang out with you. So he just, not as an excuse, but there was this feeling of like, I'm in the dark, but also I'm attracting kind of dark negative vibes. So a lot of it, it's not as an excuse of like it wasn't me, it was the devil, but there's also an acknowledgement of there's just some dark shit happening in my psyche that's attracting kind of lower vibrational entities.
He was in a bad place at the end. I
Gotcha.
mean, he
Okay.
ended up ODing, and he had, as the doctor put it, he goes, "I've never seen anybody come in with that much drugs and alcohol in their
Okay,
system
that's
in my
why I feel so
life."
dizzy. It's not that you're mad at him, but he's just kind of coming through with an apology for disrupting the family. Because I can't tell, like
That
earlier I
makes
was
sense.
feeling something about your mother, and is she alive and you're taking care of her, or did she pass and you had taken care of her before her passing?
She passed, and we took care of her before her
That's what I was
passing.
feeling because there was a feeling of you
Yeah.
taking care of your mother, and I don't know if it was literal dementia or something, but it felt like she was really incapacitated for a long time.
She was on
Um,
hospice. She
at
had
hospice.
cancer and alcohol, and
Oh, got it.
she had all kinds of issues.
So
Yeah.
the feeling was too that your mother, obviously, your mother takes responsibility as well for not for kind of passing that down to him in a way. Like that's why he was the way he was for the most part, just in terms of heredity, but also learned like that's what he kind of grew up around, and he just so much of it was just familial, and I kept hearing that
Hmm.
like this was passed down from generation to generation, and there's also a thank you to you for breaking the cycle
Oh, yeah.
of you're the one that kind of didn't escape scot-free, but chose a different path and was like, I'm not going to go down that path. So there was an acknowledgement of like, thank you. And also, they're so happy. Like, they're so glad that they didn't, because she feels not that souls feel guilt while they're on the other side. They're at peace. It's all good. But they have a life review and they have to see what they did. And there
Mm.
was a lot of, I didn't act I wasn't the best parent. I didn't have the faculties to be a great parent, but unfortunately, my actions affected the children, and I regret that. And I just want to apologize for that, but also how proud of you they are for keeping your just continuing because were you an athlete when you were in high school or like
I
college?
swam. Yeah.
Because there's a feeling of like you're this sort of golden boy. I don't know, like you threw yourself more into
I was the
fitness.
favorite. Yes.
Yeah, you threw yourself more into like the
I
fitness,
was the baby.
I'm seeing like the gold medals, like you're the one that's like the hero in the family kind of thing. So I'm seeing like gold medals and he's the champion of the family kind of thing.
I was a tenth of a second away from the '84 Olympics in LA
That's why I
for the
saw the
team.
gold medal.
Yeah.
That makes so much sense. Also, there's a black lab on the other side. Who's that? Did you guys have a black lab?
No. I think my mom
I
did
think
or
your
my
mom
dad
did.
did a long time ago, but
Okay, I
that
don't,
was like
you were even there?
before I was there.
Okay, for
Yeah.
whatever reason, this black lab just kind of came into the picture that feels like connected to your mom. So I'm just letting you know, like,
Oh,
she's with a black lab. Is your dad also on the other side?
yep.
Were they not together when they passed? Yeah, it's like she shows me more of like single mom kind of energy. So
Yeah,
did you
they got
know him?
divorced when I was like 9, and
Gotcha.
dad took off. I lived with mom. My brother lived with my dad. My sister was off college and then New York City. Dad asked me to come live with him when I was in high school.
Got it. Okay.
So,
It feels almost like though, did he actually do pretty well once the divorce happened in terms of like not drinking or kind of getting
He was
into
a
this.
functional alcoholic.
Yeah, because for him it feels more like he took more of a professional path. Like,
He did. He owned his
he,
own business and all
that's what
that,
it is.
and he did well financially. Mom
Yeah,
did not,
that's what I'm
but
seeing is
Dad was
like
a functional alcoholic. He
he
couldn't go a day
seems very
without drinking either.
successful in whatever he's
Yeah.
doing, like more stable and successful. Obviously, the heart is always what takes us in the end, but
Yep.
it felt like like I can't breathe kind of thing, and that's like the light.
100%. We
It
had a snow day at work. It was snowing really bad, and he said, "Everybody go home." We all went home early. He got in the shower. When he got home, and as he stepped out of the shower,
oh my
he was
God.
dead before he hit the ground. But
Yeah, I was just going to tell
I
you
was
that
like,
too.
dude.
I was going to tell you that if you didn't know already, that he didn't hit his head, and that's why he did
Mhm.
like, and you knew that. He told me his soul was just like, bye. It was
Yep.
like, I'm here, I'm not there. So he's I know you know this, but he just told me I didn't suffer at all. It was just like I'm here and then I'm not and then I'm not. And then he met he's showing me like who he met on the other side. And then I also heard the name Emily, who is there somebody named Emily? Was there an unborn child that I don't know if he ever shared that with you? That there was
We
like a,
did.
you
Michelle
did.
and I did.
That's what
Between
it
my
is. Okay.
second and third son.
To
We
me,
think it was our daughter.
got it. Got it.
Yeah.
Because
She had an ectopic pregnancy.
I asked you if you had a daughter. I was so sure. I'm like, how does he not have a daughter? I think that that's the daughter, but also your friend said, I'm with his daughter, a child that didn't get to come into this world, to let him know that she's totally at peace.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I don't know if you had a name picked out for her, but they're telling me you did.
You know what? If I remember correctly,
Because I
because we
heard
had
Emily
some
before.
friends that had a girl at the same time we would have had ours, and they named their daughter Emily. And Michelle goes, "That was what we were going to call."
Yeah, that's why I heard Emily before because I can't, remember I was saying it's like
Wow, that's crazy.
it
Oof.
feels like I know I got
Okay.
chills. It's
Ooh.
when I hear Emily, to me it was somebody that was like a child of yours. I'm seeing a hat, but I'm trying to figure out if this is your dad who always wore. But there's like a sense, okay, I don't know what this means. It's almost like a clown hat. It's like a jester hat. I'm kind of merging into something with your dad in hats. He was
Yeah.
showing me I always wear a hat and hats are
Mm-hmm.
my thing. And that actually you have one of his hats that I'm seeing it as a fedora. He has my fedora, is what he said. It feels
100%.
like
Yeah.
suede. Okay. I think that's kind of what he's getting at is I'm always wearing different hats and he has my
Mm-hmm.
fedora.
Yeah, because
Uh,
he was bald on top and he kept getting skin cancer, so he always had to have a hat on when he golfed.
oh, okay, got
Mm-hmm.
it. Yeah, he does feel very funny. Also, there's something about fishing. Who's the fisherman?
So he wanted to be that guy, and he went on a couple of fishing trips. And in the house that I lived in, as you went down the stairs, there was pictures on both walls. And on one of the walls, there's my dad sitting on a boat in Canada with a big old
Mm.
pike. And I always
Hmm.
looked at that, and he had one of those floppy fisherman kind of funny hats. So that
That could
might be
also
what
be
you're
the
saying.
picture that I'm seeing in my mind,
Because I
although I,
saw that all the time. I was like, man, I wish I would have been
okay.
able to go with him on that trip.
He wanted me to reference like fishing. But then now, okay, someone now is showing me clown shoes. So there is something about clowns, I think, also. So
My
you don't
dad
have to, I
collected clowns. Yeah,
told you he was wearing a clown hat.
yeah,
And then he just said, no, 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 it's the hats, but also he shows me clown shoes.
yeah. He had all sorts of little clown figurines and clown stuff. Because of his time in the theater, he was more of the jester side than the dramatic side, and
That's what it is.
that was just
That's what
his thing.
it is.
Yeah.
That's just him showing me who he is. He's funny. He also showed me that he had some kind of a heart. Did he have a scar on his chest or something? Did he have open heart surgery, or was there like somebody that had like a pacemaker or something with his heart before he passed?
Um, he
A
when I got
procedure.
sent away to school, he got diagnosed with congestive heart failure and had to
Oh,
have
right.
surgery, and I wasn't there.
Okay.
I don't know that I ever saw that scar. I know he had a big scar here from shoulder
Oh,
surgery.
that might be what I'm seeing. What he
Um,
showed me is a scar right here
yeah,
along my chest.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's an identifier to me. Like he's showing me that he has a scar, even if it's like shoulder, that kind
Hmm.
of checks out with what I'm seeing in my mind. The only thing is, and it's not anything to worry about with you, but and I think you already know this, that you have to watch your cholesterol and your heart. Have you
Yep,
been told that? Yeah, it's nothing like you're going to die tomorrow. It's just there's an emphasis on this. Yes, it was lifestyle for him, but
yep.
also it's partly hereditary, so just make sure you're going to the, I think you are already going to the
I'm already on
cardiologist.
my statins. Yep.
Okay, perfect. He just said your
I
heart.
had a little heart thing a year or so ago. I thought I was having a heart attack, but I went in and they said no. And then I went and saw the cardiologist, and he said, no, just change your diet and take some
Yeah,
cholesterol medicine, and you'll
I
be
was gonna
fine.
say it's mainly
So,
just taking good care of yourself and making sure to eat whole food.
okay.
Paul, is there somebody named Paul?
My
Oh,
friend of my family's, my uncle Paul, he
is he on
wasn't,
the other
he was
side or is he
uncle,
here?
but yeah, he passed away a long time ago.
I want to say with that one, it feels right that there is a man named Paul on the other side that they're with. So,
That would make sense. They were really tight.
okay, I think it's just saying like, guess what? Guess who else is here, honey? It's Paul.
Okay, good.
Paul saying hi. Remember Paul?
That
Did he
sounds about right.
did he play cards or did somebody play cards?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that's
they
why,
played
because
bridge all the time.
yep, because I said you have to show me something so that I know I didn't make it up. I have to see something, and they showed me playing cards.
Yeah.
So they're just saying, "Geez, I got chills too," and that's my second sign that I'm right. So the other thing is, I want to go back to earlier. I asked you, I had asked if your dog's name was Lucy. You said no. The reason I thought that was I heard Lucy, and then I started hearing Lucy in the sky with diamonds. So it was so
Probably
strong.
because of Kevin, my brother.
Okay,
He had a little dog, a black one, named Lucy,
there we
that
go.
stayed with us for a while. And if he was in there making you dizzy, I'm sure that came up because Kevin made us
Yes.
all dizzy.
Okay, because I
So,
knew I was right because it was Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds was so specific, and I was hearing Lucy, and I was so I wanted to come on here and say it's not your dog, but there is a dog named Lucy on the other side. Now,
okay,
maybe she wasn't a lab, but that might have been the black dog that I was seeing. I was seeing the shadow of a black dog. So
could
I
be.
think what I was seeing was Lucy. And the reason it's that song specifically, Lucy in the Sky, she's
Hmm.
up there. She's in heaven. She's with diamonds. She's sparkly. She's happy. She's
Okay,
healthy. I just knew. I'm like, there is a dog named Lucy, and she is on the other side, and I'm sure of it.
yeah,
Like I could feel that really strongly. And oh, I got chill. I'm getting chills. So I also know that your dog is also with Lucy on the other side. Not because the thing is, even if they didn't did they know each other?
they did.
Okay, good. So, because that's the
Yeah.
feeling I'm getting. And when I was trying to connect with your dog, I heard Lucy. And so to me, your dog, and I don't tell me her name yet, was telling me I'm with Lucy. It's okay. Like when I went to the other side, this is very similar to because I know this was a tragedy, and I know that it's a really difficult one how she passed. But she's a short. I'm getting massive chills right now. I knew she was going to say this because I just know how souls are. But I promise you, she's also reiterating this that she does not want you to feel guilty. Even though it's an accident, I promise you, my soul left my body and did not feel a thing.
Hmm.
It's, it's, the soul protects us from that. So she also mentions, tell me if this resonates. Like in her life, her hips were kind of going, like she was having trouble walking, was she a little bit? And she's like, as soon as I was out of my body, I could run again. So you
Hmm.
actually freed me. It was not like, I'm sorry that you had to experience that, but in fact, I was, she wasn't miserable, but she was uncomfortable. And she missed those days of being able to run and play with her ball and go down to the water. And like, I don't know if you took her to the lake, but she said there's like, she used to love to be by the water. Did you ever take her down to the water?
Hmm.
Yeah. And she's like, I'm currently in that, back in that state of,
Oh,
she loved being down by the water.
okay.
And I'm gonna try to, but she's like, please tell my daddy it like not to feel bad. Like it's, I mean, you're gonna feel bad, but I know he loved me with everything he had. He gave me the best life. He gave me so much love. This was just my exit point, and there was nothing. It just was meant to happen one way or the other. So even though I
Oh,
know it's not gonna, I know you're still gonna feel sad about it. Um, I think this is really, oh gosh, I think I know what this is. This is interesting. At first I thought it was her ashes, right, on a table, but then what I realized is it's not ashes, it's what are those sand, like the hourglass, the sand in the
hmm.
hourglass, like the Wicked Witch of the West, like the timer with the sand. I just saw very clearly an hour. Is that what they're called? An hourglass?
Hourglass, yeah.
At first I thought it was her ashes, but what she's telling me is time was running out. It was time. I've never
Oh,
seen that. Time was running
yeah.
out and it was time. And she's like, I would have rather gone this way than my illness progressing and getting more and more uncomfortable and just sort of being kept alive for the sake of being alive. Do you also have a friend named Peter that's on the other side?
No, but you're really, really close.
Okay, what's his name?
Um, my nickname growing up was Petey.
Oh, okay.
As
I
a
just heard.
My sister nicknamed me Petey because they were babysitting one night and I appeared in my green pajamas and they may have gotten into mom and dad's liquor cabinet and her friend went, "Oh my God, it's Petey fucking Pan." And that name stuck forever. And
Oh,
my
that's
mother and
so.
sister and mom and dad always called me Petey
That's Peter
or
Pan.
Pete. Yep,
That's why I heard Peter. I mean,
yep.
because it's Peter Pan. I'm either hearing Eliza or Elizabeth. Is there someone on the other side? Eliza or Elizabeth?
We had my great, great,
Grandmother?
or great grandmother was Elizabeth
Elizabeth.
Valentine.
Okay, I feel like it's Elizabeth.
She went out, they homesteaded 250 acres in Colorado, in Craig, Colorado, and her husband left, and she was left with the boys and had to go into town, into Denver. And as the story goes, she started a house of ill repute and became quite popular in town. Her husband found out about it and came back and tried to get some money and part of the action, and she ended up blowing his head off with a shotgun. The judge said, "Well, clearly this was self-defense, Miss Eliza, because you provide a valuable service to the community." And yeah, so that's kind of the fun fact story of the family is Elizabeth.
Bicycling. Do you bicycle? Like, yeah, it's
I was working
race,
for a motorcycle company too.
like cycling for sport.
Hmm.
That's what I'm seeing. I'm wondering if there's someone you knew through bicycling that might have crossed over to the other side that would also be a cyclist that,
One of my best friends died in a motorcycle accident. We were just like brothers.
yeah, because even earlier when I was thinking as a brother, I also felt like you have a friend that's like a brother that's on the other side. Was he also into hunting or something?
Hmm.
'Cause I saw Hunting magazine.
Hmm. Yeah,
Cool.
we hunted together.
Was he like Christian or something or Catholic?
Hmm.
Because he showed
Christian.
me his cross. I don't know if he literally
Hmm.
wore a necklace, but he showed me the
Yeah,
cross.
tattoo.
He was saying I was very faith-based,
Hmm.
and that's something that's important to him. And
Hmm.
met Jesus when he crossed over. There's somebody that's bowling in a bowling alley.
I mean, my dad did when he was dating my stepmom, and
Oh, okay. That would be your dad then.
yeah.
It's just showing me something he liked to do. Where he's just letting me know he's still there. Also, did you get your cleft chin from your dad?
Yep.
He just told me that. Like so random. He literally just goes, he got that chin from me. And he's like,
Yeah.
he said that's my butt chin or whatever.
Butt chin. That's exactly what we called it.
Yep, that's what he said to tell him butt chin. Your dad is funny.
Yeah.
Your dad really is funny because he just said he got his butt chin from me. Snake? Did you have snakes or something? There's like a feeling of something was significant about the snake. Maybe it was like a.
My mom called him a snake.
Wait, she did?
Yeah.
Like for real?
Yeah.
A lot or just like once?
Like all the time.
Oh, that's why I'm hearing a snake associated with your dad for sure.
My mom coming through saying,
That is your
"Why are you
mom
talking
coming
to that
through.
snake?" Yeah.
Got it. Now, on the other side, they are friends. They're totally friends now. It's all good because on the other side, all that stuff is like, we agreed to this. This is our soul contract together.
Yeah.
So they just wanted to let you know they're like good on the other side and they've made amends. They've made peace with each other. And it's all good. And they're like, we're so good. We understand that we chose that path together. And she also
Yeah.
understands that she also said she takes responsibility. And honestly, that was her blaming him for a lot of her shit. And
Yep.
she's like acknowledging that I really would blame other people for my own shortcomings and my own failures in life instead of taking
Hmm.
responsibility for the fact that they were my choices. And that is, I'm the one that created that, but I would have a tendency to blame other people and put it on
Yep.
other people. And so she's
That's
acknowledging
100%
that
true.
and apologizing for that and owning that. Like, that was me. That was all me. I keep getting hung up on Susie.
Aunt Susie, I
Yep.
don't know if she's alive or dead.
And I think she just wanted to send her love to you,
Okay.
just because because even though you were young, she remembers you as a kid, like really, really caring about you.
I
And
was the one that everybody wanted their kids to be like. Getting that rolling again. It kind of took a back seat when I was on the working for the motorcycle company. But
okay, I wasn't wrong about the kids because you are very good with kids, and I think you're going to be great. Maybe this is just your grandchildren that you have an influence on.
because I'm a big kid.
Yes, me too. That's why I take care of kids too, because I get them and I want them to have self-esteem and feel loved and seen.
Yes.
When I keep getting mentorship with you, because I ask them, like, what's his greater purpose? I'm like, tapping into your guides. And I'm like, we know you're a good actor. I'm a good actor, but that's not like why we're here. We're lucky we get to do this and express ourselves. But when I asked your higher purpose, they said leadership, mentorship, leading, mentorship, being of service, supporting,
I do have a
helping.
leadership program that I'm working on
That's what it is then.
online. Yeah.
Okay, tell me about that.
It's called Incandescent Leadership. It's being the calm in the storm and leading businesses or companies or families or whatever you want through the difficult times and not losing your head and not letting the stress get to you. And, all the things that troubled me about all my old jobs, I said, there's a better way to do this. So when I was looking for jobs before I started Incandescent Leadership, and I've got several videos out there now, I guess, on it. And I'm talking about getting that rolling again.